What's going on, guys? It's Alex. In today's video, I want to go over how to set up your Google Ads for your AC repair service. If you're an HVAC business, how to set up AC repair Google Ads. It is the middle of July, and if you're not earning AC repair ads now, structured this way, you are leaving a ton of money on the table, and you're probably getting out competed by your competitors, who generally also have no idea what they're doing. In any case, if you need help with Google Ads for your HVAC business, if you have any questions about getting anything set up, conversion tracking, anything like that, click the link below, book a call with me. I'm happy to take a look at your Google Ads campaigns, answer any questions you might have, and of course, see if there's any opportunity to work together to help you get more HVAC leads. So I'm going to show you guys two examples, and then I'm going to walk through a tutorial on how to get your ads up and running. We've got AC repair in Houston, right? Pretty basic search. Filter Buy, surprisingly, has no idea what they're doing. They're bidding in Miami, and they're selling filters for AC repair search, which is hilarious, right? This one is not terrible. And if you look actually at my face right below there, you can see the link that they're sending traffic to. And it's an air conditioning page, but I know it's not a landing page, and landing pages are incredibly important in this space. When you're paying $15, $20 a click, you want to be sending traffic to a landing page. You do not want to be sending traffic to a service page on your website. We have Air Pro Houston. Again, AC replacement installation page, not a repair page. No idea what they're doing. And duct cleaning, which is hilarious, right? And the reason why you guys want to be running ads is like your competitors have no idea what they're doing. These two don't have site links. This one's not even relevant. You've got 4 Google Business Profiles now, so you do have the sponsored Google Business Profile. And then you've got Yelp. People also ask Reddit. So if you're just trying to get leads organically with SEO, you might be showing up middle of the page, and it's going to be very difficult. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 organic listings. Anyways, we have another example here. AC repair at Belleville, Ontario, a very small town. Call us HVAC services right to their homepage, which is hilarious. No site links. And we've got Napa Auto Pro. So a car business as the sponsored listing. And then you got Enercare, huge national brands here. Anyways, like I always say, your competitors have no idea what they're doing. I'm going to show you how to set up your Google Ads in a way that will work, that will convert, assuming you follow my recommendations and use a landing page. But let's just jump right into it. So log into Google Ads, click Start New Campaign. Well, just click New Campaign. Click on New Campaign there. And then from this list, just choose leads. Now, Google is asking us to use these conversion goals. If you don't have conversion tracking set up, you're going to want to go and get conversions set up right now. So use Google Tag Manager, use Google Analytics, and make sure you do set up conversion tracking. You can either do it beforehand or immediately after publishing the campaign, but you don't want to spend any money on Google Ads unless you're tracking phone calls and form submissions, because you will not know if your ads are working. And if you can't track it, you're just throwing money down the drain. Click continue. For the campaign type here, you may see an AI Max one. I don't recommend it, but you can go nuts and try it. Performance Max can also work, but only if you have a huge budget. And in this space, you'd be wanting to spend a couple $100 per day if you want to run a PMax campaign as a test. Otherwise, just go with the standard search campaign. And if you guys don't know, these are search ads, right? You'll see local service ads. Problem with local service ads in a lot of areas is that those are going to be the worst customers, right? The worst people, tire kickers, just price shoppers, really people that you don't want to be dealing with regularly. It does work for a lot of businesses, but it also doesn't work for a lot of businesses. Now, I never select this because it will funnel your campaign settings into a kind of setup that you don't necessarily want. And for campaign name, let's just go with Belleville since I just looked at it. And I will name an HVAC because if you're in the HVAC business, you're not going to have a single campaign for AC repair. Eventually, you're going to have different ad groups for every service that you offer. So AC replacement, AC service, heat pump repair, heat pump installation, AC installation, right? Over time, depending on your budget and your area, you're going to have a bunch of different ad groups. So just a broad HVAC campaign is a good start. Click on continue. And then click on Start New. What do you want to focus on as a bidding strategy? Just leave this blank for now. If you're in a real big hurry and you just want to set it and forget it, you can go with clicks. You will test this. You will test bidding strategies as part of your ongoing Google Ads management, but clicks is a good start. I will set it to manual CPC and I'll show you where to change that. But again, you will test it, so there's really no wrong choice here. And you will want to set a max CPC bid limit, but you can't do that yet. That's going to be the keyword research side of things. But I know the space, so you can probably just start with like 15 bucks. Click next. Now, for some of you, you'll be opted into Google's display network, and make sure you opt out, right? So opt out and then opt out of this one as well. Since we're not running display ads, we're running search ads. We don't want to be showing up on the display network, and Google Search Partners Network is just going to show your ads on hundreds of non-Google sites, part domains, YouTube. We just want to show up in Google search where people are specifically searching for our service. Now, for location options, huge setting here. Choose presence, people in or regularly in. If you choose presence or interest, you'll get people who've shown interest in your included location, and this is not ideal because it can be tourists, it can be people like commuting, it can be people whose family live in that area, it can be people that have just looked it up randomly, especially if you're in a really busy metro area. Anyways, from here, click enter other location. You can enter your location here, right? And this will just show you how it looks. This is probably not the best way to structure this. Depending on where you're from, it does work in some areas. So just go ahead, click radius, right? And we're in Canada, so let's just do maybe like a 10-kilometer radius from the center. You click pin, and maybe like there. That's probably too big. But you can click include and you can edit it, right? So you can just go with like a 5-kilometer radius. Just change the radius as, that's a bit better. As necessary, right? Click save. Languages, leave as English. If you are going to be running French or Spanish ads, new campaign, right? Do not run multiple languages in the same campaign. For audience segments, Google might make some recommendations here, and you can just add your service or industry here, just to give Google a little bit of kind of direction in where to start focusing your ads. This can help slightly. Doesn't make a huge difference, right? But if there is anything relevant here, it's a great way to kind of help give Google a tiny little bit of a head start, but does not make a huge difference. But you can add things there if they're relevant, and do not change the targeting settings either. I'll keep scrolling down. Under more settings, I like to go with a do not optimize to rotate ads indefinitely. This way you can basically force a split test within each ad group. So you can run 2 ads, one ad with pin headlines and one ad without pin headlines, and basically just force a split test. So you decide what works better, not Google. And then for more settings, always set an ad schedule. You don't want ads running 24/7. Nobody at 3 a.m. is going to book a service. Is really no client worthwhile is on Google at 3 a.m. looking to book AC repair, right? If you do offer emergency services, fine, but nobody's having an AC emergency at 3 in the morning. So you're going to want to go from maybe 8 or 9 until probably 7 or 8, as late as you can go, so that people after work can give you a call. And of course, you want to be running ads on weekends as well. Click next. I always go ahead and skip this. Now let's redo the keyword research, and I'll just show you. And first, since we're doing AC repair, we'll just set this as AC repair. And I'll show you guys how to do keyword research pretty quickly. Now, it would take me a little bit longer to do this if I was doing it for a client or for myself, but just to show you guys. Here on Google, just click Tools, and then it's going to open up the keyword tool we want right here. Enter your area, so we're just going to add Belleville. Click include, click save. Now just add AC repair. And it's pretty straightforward in the HVAC space. Right, you can see a huge jump into the summer. Of course, nobody's doing AC repairs beyond the summer. So like I said, if you're not on the AC repair, AC service, AC maintenance ads right now, you are definitely missing out. And you can see here, we have quite a few ideas, right? So just add those into your campaign. I like to start with phrase match, but you can start with exact match if you're on a really tight budget. And I always like to add the location. And then you can also add AC conditioner, air conditioner repair. Keep in mind that in this space, HVAC repair is going to be a different ad group, and AC service is a different ad group. And you can see actually not terrible, but quite an expensive cost per click range here. Now, one thing I want to point out, guys, if you're thinking how much should I spend on Google Ads every month, or every day, what you want to do is take this amount, take like a mean, so somewhere in the middle, the average between these two, multiply that by 10, and that should be your daily budget. Ideally, if the market allows, you want 10 clicks per day. And so here at the bare minimum, you'd want to be spending about $130 per day. Google will not let you bid on this. You will not get AC service near me clicks for $350. It'll never happen. Even this one is probably unlikely. But in this space, an ideal budget would be something like $300 per day. I know Belleville, there's not enough demand. In a lot of areas, you're not going to have enough demand solely to support a business on just AC repair. But if you only have $50 per day, it's going to be very difficult to get Google Ads to work in this space, especially in the summer. Everyone's bidding, and in the winter, if you're going for heat pumps or just broad HVAC, it's going to be difficult. Now, for the ad itself, like I said, guys, always send traffic to a landing page. So it's going to be something like landing page, whatever your landing page is, and the landing page is going to be -AC repair. The reason you do this is because you want someone to see your ad that says AC repair in your location. You want someone to click on the ad, and it brings them to a page that is only about your AC repair service in your location. So the title of that page is going to see AC repair in Belleville, AC repair your location. Everything on that page, the photos you have, the reviews, the calls to action, pricing, FAQ, everything on that page is going to talk about AC repair. And then users will only have one of two options. They can either get in touch with you, so a form fill out or a phone call, or they can leave. If you send traffic to your website, what I see time and time again is people will click all around the website and they'll go to your about page, they'll click out to your Instagram, and you've just lost that conversion that you've paid $15, $20 a click for, right? And display path here just changes how the ad looks, so you can do something like HTTPS equals www. Yeah, boom. Here, why is it giving me an error? HTTPS equals, oh, I see. All right. Yeah, now here it's just going to change how the ad looks in search, just makes it a little bit more relevant. And so you can see here AC repair, right? Now calls, you definitely want to add your phone number to every single ad so people can call you directly. Right, now headlines. I have a video about headlines, but basically how you want to structure your headlines is something like you want to have the location, you want to mention the service, benefits, pain points, and calls to action. So AC repair in Belleville is a great one. Right, you're going to do something like Belleville AC repair pain point, problems with your AC, calls to action. Call us for AC repairs. We'll come fix your AC, right? Same day repairs, and something like all 5-star reviews online, serving all of Belleville. Now you guys will want to take a little bit more time on this, right? But this is a really good structure already. Now for description, you want to add all 4, but I'll just show you guys again. You're going to mention the same thing. AC repair in Belleville. Give us a call and we'll come fix your AC. Same day repairs. That's a really good description, right? Having problems with your AC? Call us today for AC repair. Serving all of Belleville. This is a really good ad, right? Let's get rid of that part. This ad is really good. Now, that's like the base formatting of your ad. For images, click add images, and you want to add 20. Google will let you add 20. Add as many as you can, right? Even better if you have images of your team or images of you working on the actual AC, images of the truck, anything like this. Business name, go ahead and add that if you verified your account. Add your business logo. Now site links. Now this account has account level site links. I don't recommend these anymore. what I recommend, and as well as other asset types. I don't recommend changing these here, but the reason you want to add site links and all assets is because, as you can see, this ad takes up far more real estate on Google Ads search results than just a standard search ad. So if you have site links, if you have a call button, right, this ad right here takes up far, and this has call outs. This ad takes up far more space than this ad. So which one are you more likely to click? Probably this one. It also mentions AC repair, which is really good, right? And now at this point, the ad is published, but let me just quickly show you how to set up those assets. So just go back to campaign, click on assets here, click on assets. This is going to show you all the assets you can add, and you want to add site links, you want to add callouts, you want to add structured snippets, you want to add pricing if you can. You definitely want to add your location, so that ties into your Google Business Profile. But for example, site links, just click on site link, click plus. The problem a lot of advertisers make is they do add them at the account level. But what you want to do is add them at the ad group level. So choose your ad group, right? Choose the right ad group for your AC repair. Choose the AC repair ad group. And then just have something like our reviews. And then you would add something like get AC repair quote, right? Now these are just going to show on the AC repair ad group. They're not going to show in every single ad group and ad in your account, which is the problem a lot of businesses make. You'll have an ad that is, for example, heat pump quotes for an AC repair ad, because they've added it at the campaign level or at the ad group or at the account level, which is a huge issue, right? And don't forget with the landing page, this will bring somebody on your landing page to the reviews section. The get AC repair quote will bring somebody on your landing page to your form submission or call to action section, which is going to be on the landing page. So do not send this traffic anywhere else but your landing page. At that point, and you can add those after you publish the campaign. At this point, you're ready to publish, so you can just click next. Let me just confirm. Sorry. All right, and we're back. So, like I said about your custom budget, you really just want to have it structured in a way that you can get about 10 clicks per day. 8 to 10 is good. So just take that average CPC, multiply it by 10, and there you go. Not every market will give you 10 clicks, but for the most part, you should be fine. And I'm just going to set it to 0.01, so Google doesn't spend any of my money. Click next. Google's going to review the campaign. And like I said, if you do need help with Google Ads, you can click the link below, book a call with me. I'm happy to take a look at your campaigns and, of course, see if there's any opportunity to work together to help you get more HVAC leads, help you grow your business with Google Ads. It does work incredibly well, especially advertisers that stick with it. I'm going to let Google finish looking for errors. I'm going to pause and I'll jump back in when it's done to show you 2 more really cool settings you don't want to miss. All right, at this point, ready to publish. So just go ahead and click Publish Campaign. It's going to take a second again to publish everything. And again, Google Ads is asking you to set up your Google Tag. Make sure you guys have your Google Tag Manager set up and your conversion tracking set up. Do not run ads without setting up conversion tracking. Otherwise, you are just throwing money down the drain. Anyways, we can just exit out of this. Now, in the campaign settings, right? Go to your new campaign, click on Edit Settings. First, we're changing to a manual CPC bidding strategy, which you just click the bidding strategy here, change bid strategy, and then go to select bid strategy directly. From here, select manual CPC, click save. Now for our keywords, we can actually go back into our campaign here. You can hit refresh. Now you can set a max cost per click here, right? Which you'd probably want to set around $15. And then if it's too high or too low, you can look at search loss impression share. And you can also click into the ad group, which will bring you all the keywords here. And you can make changes here, whether or not you're getting impressions, whether or not you're showing up too much with absolute top impression share. And yeah, that's really about it, you guys. If you did make it this far, thanks for watching. If you need help with Google Ads, if you want someone to manage it while you focus on the other important aspects of growing your business, click the link down below, book a call with me. I love talking to you guys. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Whoops. See you guys.